T-minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got move on. Mac Q.
I'm still recovering. That was amazing. Once again, we're gonna ignite first the Center 13 engines. You can see that coming up here momentarily.
Engines in startup.
This is gonna come down to 3 engines as the booster slows down for its. And we just heard the sonic boom. What an incredible sight to see the super heavy booster gliding down into the chopstick arms once again.
And we just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing attitude control of the ship. Can confirm we did lose contact with the ship. Does look like we lost telemetry.
God.
Ship 36 just blew up. Ship 36 just blew up. It just blew up.
T-minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got the phone. Mac Q.
I'm still recovering. That was amazing. Once again, we're going to ignite first the Center 13 engines. You can see that coming up here momentarily.
Engines in startup.
This is going to come down to 3 engines as the booster slows down for its... And we just heard the sonic boom. What an incredible sight to see the super heavy booster gliding down into the chopstick arms once again.
And we just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing attitude control of the ship. Can confirm we did lose contact with the ship. Does look like we lost telemetry.
God.
Ship 36 just blew up. Ship 36 just blew up. It just blew up.
That's right. We need to establish if you guys
Yeah.
can actually hear me today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. You guys let us know. So yeah, we're back for take 2 here. This is IFT-10, and yesterday was a scrub because well, one of the lines kind of leaked, and yeah, LOX or liquid oxygen was pouring out where it shouldn't be poured out, and so they had to fix that overnight. It's a big hose too. And it's of course not on super heavy, it's on the Starship, so it's all the way up here. Anyways, so can everyone hear
Yeah,
Shannon? They can?
well, they
Yes?
said they have sound. Shannon,
You have
can
sound?
hear Shannon then?
Can you guys hear Shannon? Shannon, say hello.
Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
All right, we got a
All
yes.
right.
Down. I am
We
down.
got a yes, and we can hear Shannon. Excellent. That's good. Yesterday it wasn't that good. So as you guys saw when I was running B-roll, I kept the weather rolling so we can see what's going on with the weather, because right now they say 45 55. I'm just going to call it a 50-50 chance of launching. That's about what we're sitting at right now due to weather. So we will see. Let me go ahead and pop over to see what everything looks like as of right now. Let's see if we have a lab Padre shot here. There we go. So that's what it looks like from their cam, which isn't bad in this direction, but I'm looking at another camera on this screen and it's pretty dark in the other direction. So everything seems to be moving from west to east over Boca Chica, or now it's called Starbase City. So we'll see what ends up happening. Right now we're at what, T minus what, Shannon?
We are at oops, I got that static up there. T minus 1 hour 26 minutes mark.
All right. T minus 26 minutes mark. All right. Not bad. So that's when, so I'm gonna say what? So we're at an hour, man, a little bit less, maybe 45 minutes before SpaceX actually takes over and grabs control, supposedly. Remember, the same time yesterday, Elon Musk was going to go live with his tech update. And then that was at 5 o'clock, my local time here. And then it was delayed. So instead of 5 o'clock, it went to 6 o'clock. And then 6 o'clock came, and then all of a sudden we went in there, and it's like, it's been canceled. And that's when I said, you know what? If Elon cancels twice, and then the final, or let's say pushes it forward an hour and then another hour, then finally cancels, I'm like, that doesn't bode well. I have a feeling this whole thing is going to get scrubbed. So he obviously knew what was going on the ground, and what was going on was a propellant leak, and that's not safe, obviously. So that's why they ended up scrubbing it, and that was the end of it for yesterday.
That could have been ugly.
That could have been really ugly.
Yeah.
Especially for pad 1, as they call it now, instead of pad A. Why that is, I really don't know, but I'm okay with it. Whatever works.
Maybe they're planning on going all the way to Z.
Yeah, maybe they could.
And they would have ran out of letters if they went to the next letter. I don't know.
Absolutely. Fab, you want to say hello to everybody?
It was a practice cake for Phil.
Oh, thanks, Phil. I appreciate that. I just got whacked. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I've been saying hello. I've been saying hello to
All right, let's do it on air here.
Okay, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Yes. And real quick, thanks, Shannon. If you got a gifted membership from Shannon, please say thank you to Shannon.
I mean, people have been chit-chatting for a while now. So
all right, that's fine.
Let's see. Peter Gosling is in the house, as we know. Dan Smith, Galagirl.
Galagirl's here.
Knows I'm on the pad now, here, working here. So much better than the phone. The Path to Maine, Dave Mugabe, William Engel, Buster and Phyllis. Right? Yeah. Let's see. AJ Funberg. The Real Mo is in the house somewhere. Eduardo Rodriguez is here from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
How are you doing?
From South Carolina. Christopher Yeager. The Survivalist. Let's see. Who else?
If you're new here, you haven't been here before,
Senior.
put a little emoji or say something so we can recognize you.
Pink poop emojis would be great.
Yeah,
That's
pink
great.
poop emoji.
Bitch is in
Bananas.
the War Child. Dominic Dom is here. And then again, a reminder, if you got a membership gifted by Shannon, please reach out and say thank you. Fragile NM is here as well. Who else? Who else? Who else? Honey Badgers is in the house, of course.
Badgers.
They
I
doing
can't
honey
forget
badgers?
that. Yeah. Alan Daly. Yeah. Christopher.
There's some poop emojis from Dom.
No one. Hello. Play it for tradition.
No one is here.
And
Love it.
wait, who is this? Bad Bobber.
Bad Bobber.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So, all right. We have a little bit of time. If you have a question, put it in the chat, right? Put it in at JCristina. It makes it really super simple.
Or at Joe. It just pops up. But.
Yeah, just at JCristina. If you just put in at JCristina, it pops up on my screen in pink.
It pops up if you put in Joseph Christina.
Okay, either which way. And this way we can see it. If you have any kind of question, you just want to say something directly to us, it'll pop up really, really easily and we'll be able to see it, especially when it starts getting a little bit busy as we get closer and closer to launch. It's just much, much better. Also, what I want to tell you guys is what is going on as of right now. If you just started listening, well, we're on day 2 here. Yesterday was a scrub, and the reason it was a scrub is because there was a LOX leak, and they ended up canceling it. So
it's the weather.
The weather is a 50-50 right now. We have weather running on the screen, so you know, there's weather that keeps coming in from the west. It's pushing through, and you know, they're just going to have to time it just right. Now, they have launched in some pretty crappy weather before, but the thing is, it's not really about the weather on the ground. I mean, it's important, but it's really the weather in the upper atmosphere. What does it look like up there if they end up launching or not?
Okay, Dutch, question test. You're making sure that
Yes.
there is a question. Joseph, no tea today. What are you drinking?
Yes, actually today in my teacup I have water because I'm just like I feel dehydrated. So I'm just constantly loading this thing up with more water. So I do not have tea today.
No one asked, can you do a review on Pine OS?
What is
Which one?
Pine?
Pine OS?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, well, we will look into it. Absolutely.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't heard of it, yeah, but it could be. You know, what ends up happening a lot of times is they're talking about a Linux operating system, I'm guessing. So what ends up happening is you have like 2 or 3 different distros that are the main distros, and then you have a lot of small distributions that kind of fall off from there. A perfect example is like you have Ubuntu, which would be kind of like the main, let's say, and then you have a breakoff, which would be Mint, for example, which is a derivative or off the base, which is Ubuntu. So Mint is a little bit more on the, let's say, it's on the side where it's more development. So you're going to get a lot more, let's say, hot patches, and you're going to get a little bit more driver support, even if it's working or not working. Whereas Ubuntu is more solid, right?
Really quick.
So Pine, we can look into, see what that one's based on.
It said it's for your phone. Yes, it's Linux.
Oh, gotcha. It's for your phone? Oh, it's for Linux.
It said, he said, or she said, it's for your phone. Yes, it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll have to look into it. I've never heard of it, to be completely honest with you. So it's Pine OS. All right. All right. All right.
Who is
Reader John? Reader John. Who is this Reader John? Thank you for the super chat with that beautiful rocket. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Super chats are always warmly welcome. This should be a really good one today. You know, if they get this thing off the ground, I think it's going to go over well because they've had plenty of time to get it right. We talked to someone.
Sorry.
Stop laughing, damn it. So yeah, there's a lot of fans, not necessarily fanboys, but there's a lot of fans that at this point are saying, you know what, listen, you lost IFT-7, you lost IFT-8, you lost IFT-9, you know, your ship 35 blew up on the stand, not even lit up, but just blew up while it was being filled. You know, there's been a lot of things going on. They tested now the, you know, ship 37 on the OLM, retrofitting, doing some kind of crazy ass crap. And they tested one Raptor, no problem. They tested all 6. And of course, one was bad. They had to replace that and then retrofit it again and then do another spin up. And so it's been like one thing after another after another. Then yesterday, of course, he ended up with the LOX leak, the liquid oxygen leak. So I would like to hear from Elon Musk. I would love to hear a technical update. If anyone is sticking on top of either SpaceX's website, or I shouldn't say their website, their X page, or Elon's X, that will be helpful. So if you guys see anything, let me know because I don't always see it while I'm sitting here talking. And matter of fact, I'm gonna
Well, I keep
refresh.
looking on X, but
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh right now, see what's new going on over there. So Elon, what's his stuff here? So his pinned, of course, is Starship 10 launching tonight, which we have. That's no problem with the URL, how to get there and watch. And then underneath that, 2 hours ago, he said 1 million reviews with 4.9 average for Grok. That's always nice. And still, Apple refuses to mention Grok on any lists. Well, that's it. That's when when it's time to sue Apple. And I think Elon definitely can sue Apple because you know, the same thing that happened with Google and how Google would be embedded into your browser and then, no one else can play the game. It's just how this stuff works. So yeah, I want to see Elon sue Apple. I think it would be great. I think it would be fantastic. Let me see. What else do we have here? Let's see. Let's see. What do you think, Shannon? Sue Apple or what?
No, just put him out of business.
Just put them out of business. Yeah. Well, that would do it too.
I mean, just he keeps talking about, well, if I got to make a phone, make the best phone ever that's going to steal all the iPhone users.
Yeah, I mean we've said that for a while, right? It's like it would be really nice to have a Tesla phone or a Pi phone or whatever you want to call it, but they don't exist, and he's not going to make one. He's got bigger fish to fry.
we have Shannon's super chat.
Shannon,
I worked very hard on that.
I see that. Official live on the air, purple hair, countdowns on, so say a prayer, rocket fuel, not Folgers, I swear, rapports roaring, feel the flare, star-based tacos, eat with care, don't forget to like and share super chat. That is amazing.
that is awesome. There you go. I love that.
With the
That's
help
really
of
cool.
Chat GPT.
Good job, Chat GPT. That's a heart right there. That is definitely a heart. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
Phil Camping reviews. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Where do we stand as far as this? We still getting 6:55 my time. So right now we're at 6:15, let's call it. So let's call it about 40 minutes or so,
Peter,
which is fine.
I got to get this Peter one because he just hit the nail on the head.
Let me see it.
Buy Apple.
Just buy Apple. I don't know.
Yeah.
Apple, I mean,
I like that.
yeah. Isn't Apple like close to $1 trillion company now?
Yeah, he's got money.
I don't know if he's got that money.
But look at because I know when he bought X, it wasn't just his money; it was
Right.
a bunch of investors. I really think he could do it again.
He probably could. He probably could. I don't know if he would want it, honestly. That was one of the reasons, when people they asked him in an interview, are you going to do like a phone? And he said, absolutely not, unless I have to. And that's just a telling comment. Just think about that. Unless I have to. And it's basically stating that if Apple doesn't allow me to play the game, I'm going to make a phone. Okay. So seeing what Apple is doing right now, he could either sue Apple or he can make a phone. All right. And with the technology that he has already with SpaceX Starlink DTC or direct to cell service, he can make a badass phone. Okay. And put in niceties that he doesn't give other carriers. And at that point, that's all he has to do is buy Spectrum. That's it. Right now, he's using T-Mobile Spectrum. He can buy his own Spectrum, and literally the rest of these entities like AT&T and Verizon and all, they will literally drop a brick. Okay, they will not be. I've said this for a while. You remember now. I've said this for over a year. I said the number one from the very beginning. I said Dish Network and DirecTV are going to go out of business because of SpaceX Starlink. I also said Viasat and HughesNet will go out of business because of SpaceX Starlink. And what has happened is they've all combined forces. You got Dish Network and you have DirecTV combining forces. The same thing. They cannot hang in there anymore. They're losing. I think they've lost already 50% or 60% of their customer base just since SpaceX Starlink started. They're going out of business. That's just it. Anyways, go ahead,
Right.
Fen.
I don't know. Did you get this one? Dutch Linux. Joe, also try Alma Linux. That is a complete different animal.
No, which one is that one called?
Alma Linux.
Oh, okay. That's another one. I'm gonna have to write them down and check. I'm gonna have to check these out.
This is from Eli Samuel Adolfo. Para JCristina, sua familia, e para Maíz, un lanzamiento de Starship de SpaceX. Uma boa noite de segunda-feira, dia 25 de agosto, 2025, horas 19. He's excited to be here,
Yeah.
part of the show.
Thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate you. I appreciate, there's so many people from all over the world that kind of hang out and watch the channel and just, that are getting some value in it. And I appreciate it. I think that it's really, really awesome.
Ben watching from Ireland.
Thank you for being here.
Also have, hold on, someone I just read from Australia.
Australia.
Let's see. I'm sorry, I just missed.
That's all right.
But you're here. I see you. I answered. Tracy High Jump. Good morning from Australia, and thanks for the gifted membership.
Yes,
There
thank
you
you.
go.
Thank you. Guys, go over to youtube.com/JCristina. Once again, youtube.com /JCristina, and then go into the community area and take that poll. There's a poll in there that I stuck in there like, I don't know, about 20 minutes ago or an hour ago or something. Let me refresh it. And the poll was basically very, very simple. It was IFT-10 launch. Take 2, RUD or no RUD is the question, but also will it, and then as far as the answers goes, yes, it will RUD, no, it won't RUD, or it won't even launch. And right now we have, let's see, RUD or no RUD. Let's see. So as far as RUD, we have yes for RUD, 20%. No, it will not RUD. If you don't know, that's rapid, unplanned or unscheduled disassembly. And then won't even launch at all. We got 18%. So we have 63% say that it's going to be a good day today. I like that. I like that. And I remember yesterday it was 75% said that it was going to be a good day, but they were wrong. So we'll see what ends up happening today. I'm excited about this because this is, we've been waiting on this for like months and months and months now. It's not like, and when I say months and months and months, Shannon, IFT-7, 8, 9, all blow up.
I know. We're waiting for something successful. I just love Elon so much. I can't live without him, and I want him to be successful.
Yeah, I want him to be successful. I mean, right now we're at T-1 hour and I think 9 minutes or something.
He's my hero.
Yes. So we're getting close now, an hour away. And that means that we should see SpaceX going live within about 30, 35 minutes, somewhere on there, maybe even, shorter. It depends if they're going to make an extended broadcast or are they just going to pop in.
They're saying at 43
Oh my
past the hour. So.
God.
What are they saying?
43 past the hour.
43 past the hour?
Yeah.
All right.
Kirk?
So that's not
What
too
was
for
the
20 minutes.
OMG, Fab?
Oh, Kirk Nielsen said, OMG, it's embarrassing how far up Elon's butt you guys are.
Why did you think I was just sitting here telling how much I love Elon?
I love that.
I put myself in.
I didn't get to that far yet. We just love Elon's butt.
Loving the butt.
It's so dark up in here.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Matter of fact, let me see here if I can bring up how one of these new shirts that that was just put together.
Oh Lord.
Just put together today, and let me see if I can bring it up for you guys.
Oh,
Just
God.
give me a minute. But
You got
in
it.
the meantime,
You
I
got
still have Megabit, the hat. Megabit is here, the mascot. And then also, obviously, to commemorate this flight, we put together this shirt on August 3rd when it was supposed to launch, August 4th. Not saying anything, but there you go, guys. There it is. Oh, yeah. There it is.
There it is.
So, but yeah, I want to bring this up just so you can see, because we had to put together. Shannon worked hard on this yesterday, and then
not that hard.
we did a little bit of some modifications to it, and let me see if I can get this up so you guys
Still
can
got a
see
shit
it.
going on in that picture.
There,
No, I had
Did
to take my head out to do all the work.
Oh my God.
yes, yes,
It's a lot. It's
God, I
kinda
wish
a
it was
lot.
Friday.
Yeah, right? It
yes.
feels like Friday to me.
But yes, but it's not.
It's not. I'm being good. I
Thank you.
promise.
Yes, you need to be good. Let me see if we can bring in a browser here.
Bill's Camping said, I can smell it. I am that far up
Right
it.
on, Phil. Welcome to
Phil.
the Tunnel of Dreams.
Mark Draft. Yeah, having the ship landing in the ditch next to Australia. I believe our guys in AU are helping with the recovery.
Hmm. So, guys, this let me do this. So this is the website, all right? This is the website. Let me go ahead and
You know, like a drum roll or anything like that.
no drum roll. There's no drum roll. This is that's the website. Let me see if I can go and bring this up big so you guys can see it. Hang in there. Let me give this a shot and see if we can do this.
Furries in Outer Space asks, why would you buy Apple?
Why would you buy Apple?
Many reasons.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest reason, I guess, would be for people to, be able to have like FaceTime and stuff. So you're on the exact same type of platform. That's really the big thing, I guess.
Kenneth Roberts asked, can someone that works on this stuff that could be doing sabotage to the ship?
They could be. I mean, it's not unheard of. It's definitely not unheard of.
Oh,
You know?
Well, don't
I've
start a
seen
conspiracy
lot of
theory.
that- I've seen a lot of that lately and other things.
It's true. It's very much
You
true.
never know.
There's a lot of things
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, you
No,
never.
you absolutely never know.
I feel like if you say stuff like that, you're just automatically a
So
conspiracy theorist.
yeah, so there you go, guys. That is kind of zoomed in a little bit, and that's for all of the people that absolutely cannot stand the fanboys. In Elon, we trust. So that was put together last night, just for today. If you go over to jcristina.com/shop, once again, jcristina.com/shop, you will find that shirt there along with the commemorative shirt, which would be the IFT-10 shirt. Go check it out. Go check it out. It's a lot of fun. We just do it just to have fun, obviously. And if you want to support the channel, you can grab a shirt, grab a hat, grab a mug, grab a tea time mug like that. So what do we have?
Sky Beetle
Yeah.
65. As long as there are trees, Starlink will be limited. I have both Gen 3 and Mini on standby at cabin, mobile hotspot for data, maybe next year.
Yeah. So the thing is though, when we were in Boca Chica, when we were right there, ready for the launch, and South Padre, the thing is Shannon had the Mini, and we did tests on this Mini, and it does a really damn good job now at handling a lot of obstruction. Let's just say that. I actually had, there's the Mini right there. I had this thing on the balcony when we were overlooking pad A and pad B, now pad 1 and pad 2. We had it in the balcony, and I kept on notching it up until finally it was pointing straight up at the concrete above us, right? we were on the balcony on the 19th floor, I think we were at. Anyways, and it was still working because it was getting the feed from an angle coming in like this. So obstructions, while they used to be really, really important not to have obstructions, today it can kind of weed through those obstructions a lot better than it used to with the updated software. So just hang in there. It's going to get better and better and better. And instead of pointing the dish towards the northeast, if you're in the northern hemisphere on the east coast, or the northwest, if you're in the northern hemisphere on the west coast, you don't have to do that anymore. Same thing holds true in the southern hemisphere, saying southeast, southwest. You can point it straight damn up, and there's enough satellites above that you don't have to point in any specific direction, especially with the mini, and you're going to get coverage. And Shannon, you can attest to that. In your truck, right? You have that magnet, with those big magnets or suctions or whatever on the top of your truck. There you go, magnets, and you're getting coverage without a problem, right?
No problem at all.
What kind of speeds are you getting?
Oh God, typically in the low hundreds. That's what I was seeing the majority of the time I was running some tests. There were a couple of tests that were right around 2, maybe a little better than 2. But
not bad.
You guys, so once the Starship is fully developed and they start deploying Starship or Starlink satellites, it's going to be game over for any other company, and the service and coverage is going to be absolutely amazing. The speed's going to be amazing. That's their ultimate. Well, it's not their ultimate goal. I think their ultimate goal, Joe, is Mars, and this is just kind of a way to get there.
No, it's true. It's true. I'm going to make a video on Mars. Matter of fact, we talked about that on the last attempt yesterday. Mars is Elon's goal, and every single company that he has created, from the Boring Company to Tesla to SpaceX, everything is specifically for getting to Mars in one manner or another. So Mars, though, does pose a big issue to get there. The window of opportunity is very small. So to get to Mars, it's a window of about 780 days. So every 780 days, we can launch to Mars. And that window of opportunity every 780 days is 56 days. So let's call it 2 months, a little bit less than 2 months. That's the window. That is it. If you miss it, you miss Mars. Okay. So there's no oops, we're off by 2 days. You need to get it. You need to get it right. And it has to be it's very timely. And it has to do with how, how we get there. Basically, we're kind of traveling at this elliptical shape pattern, and we come in actually passing Mars, and Mars kind of comes up from behind and we meet it. But if we came in just a week late, Mars would pass and we would come up from behind and we wouldn't catch it anymore. It'd be pretty much end game.
Yeah, and by the way, Joe promised me yesterday that he was going to make a video explaining that, because I'm really curious, because I don't understand the math. So look forward to Joe doing
I'm kind of excited about that. I'm going to put it together.
Love to understand it. And
you look forward to Joe.
You do it.
Yeah, do it, Joe. Do it.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a fun one to put
Shannon
together.
dropped 20 more gifted memberships.
Shannon, thank you. If you got a gifted membership, guys, say thank you to Shannon. He just dropped 20 free gifted memberships to 20 of you guys. If you are in there and you just got one, please say thank you. Appreciate all the support, Shannon, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So what if you strapped the Coyote strapped one of the rockets to the back? Would it help?
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what they're doing now. And it keeps, and they blow up here and there, just like Wile E. Coyote. I don't know.
Maybe they should give him a call, get some advice.
Yeah.
Dutch has a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Joe, do you think that Elon will develop light speed in our or his lifetime?
I don't think so. I really don't. There's so many issues with that. I think they need
to ask AI
You can ask AI.
That quantum stuff. I wonder if that quantum stuff can figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, we've heard, people talking about like folding time and then just being able to get from point A to point B instantaneously because you just fold.
I just want to get
There's a
through
lot
this
of
time.
there's a lot of things that sound all great, but when you do the math on it, it just doesn't work out. Um, but I tell you one thing though, the quantum technology that they're working on is definitely in a arena of its own, right? It's definitely a more difficult thought process in comparison to standard mathematics, especially when it comes to integers, binary. How we used to, like, I was a coder, back in the day, coding EPROMs in assembly code, like in binary, ones and zeros, and then finally in assembly. That was much easier, but that's still extremely hard because it's not an interpreted language. But anyways, quantum is on a different level, and maybe I could do a video on that too, because you don't have a 1 and 0. You don't have a black and white. You have many blacks and whites. Anyways,
Okay.
that gets way too deep.
Are you
Anyways,
kicking
All
him?
right. Yes, I have.
Okay.
she already
things to
need
do.
me 6 times.
Dave Magaha said they added 14 minutes to the countdown, probably due to weather. So thanks for the update on that.
Thank you for that. I'm going to go ahead and hit
Yes, they did.
refresh.
Michael Johnson said, if you're a week late, can't you just launch in a different trajectory further ahead of Mars?
No, I mean, no. I mean,
No.
technically, no.
Two
And then,
after
so it has to do with the amount of fuel that you have. And then, do you have a way back? So the maximum expenditure would be 50%, right? To be able to say, oh shit, I need to come back. But I've heard from people like, oh, like, okay, you missed Mars. We'll just stay there for 780 days and it'll come back. No, because orbital patterns don't work that way. You're in a different location. 780 days, you're not even close. So it's not going to come back. So where you are in that specific place is not the same place that Mars will be 780 days later. Anyways, but yeah, I'm going to get into that in this video. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Shannon.
What if it doesn't need to come back? What if it's all infrastructure and robots to build the infrastructure? Does that change it a little bit?
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing is you still need to get to Mars, right, to be able to drop your infrastructure there,
but you
right?
said they had to plan for the return trip, so if there's
No.
return
If
trip-
let's say they missed it, I'm getting to the idea of, let's say you missed it. Now what do? You're stuck in the middle of nowhere, and Mars ain't coming back. So now you have to be able to have enough propellant to get back.
you just stop it and then wait until the Earth catches up again.
But it won't be in the exact same location.
That's how little I know, dude.
Yeah. So you're like
Shannon, get in my
way
head.
up. Yeah, so maybe
That's
but that's a
Shannon's making
great
it
no,
work,
but see, that's a
okay?
great point. So when I do the video, I'm going to try to do a plot of a location of where you would be, and then a plot to where you would be 780 days, and you'll see how much it's not close.
Okay, so are you saying that our solar system is moving?
It's like this. Think of it as a top that you spin, and it's wobbling.
Okay.
So it's like not exact, and it's constantly precessing the same way the Earth is precessing. It's doing this wobble, and anyways. Yeah. So I'm going to get into it. I'm gonna dive into it. We're dealing with IFT-10 right now. Are we going to go? Are we not? We now have T minus 1 hour and 8 minutes. 1 hour and 8 minutes.
8, because they added to the
Yeah,
clock.
they added to the clock.
Okay, Mike Lee, expanding the Mars transfer window is part of the reason so many promote nuclear engine development.
Absolutely.
Okay.
100% the case. Absolutely. Those reactors, even though they're small, little micro reactors, they will provide a very ample amount of energy to be able to come back and to move around, just like our satellites do that are nuclear driven, that are out of our solar system now. So yes, that is a good way to go. They're not working on that. I don't think. I haven't heard anything on it, but they probably should. But yes, you're 100% right.
Woo. What else?
I'm waiting for
How's
you.
the weather?
How's the weather?
Aloha, George Ordway. Aloha. Train horn and Doppler effect.
Fabiola said, how's the weather? That's what we got. How's the weather?
How's the weather? How's it going?
How's it going?
Dutch, sorry, I'm over here like crazy. Dutch said, why not shoot a fishing line with hook towards Mars and hook on? Just a thought. Yes.
I like that. I think that'd be
I
great.
really like that
great
visual
way.
for a t-shirt. That'd be great.
Yeah, I like that. Elon fishing like this, trying to catch Mars. I think that's great. I like that a lot. It goes back to I did cover a video not too long ago about how we would have communication between Mars and Earth using SpaceX Starlinks, right? And people are like, oh, so you can just use one of the lasers and shoot, your data just like you do laser around Earth. Because if you don't know, SpaceX Starlinks, there's 8,200 plus of them right now, and they communicate through lasers at the speed of light in a vacuum, which is even quicker than fiber optics. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that. But using lasers, why can't you just shoot a laser from Mars to Earth and, and have communication that way? Number one, it will take, let's say, anywhere from about 8 minutes to somewhere around 30 plus minutes to get a single piece of data broadcast due to the distance change. That's why the window is 780 days, because the distance gets closer at that time frame. Anyway, I'm not going to go too deep into it, but the problem with the laser beam from Mars is the laser beam is very, very tiny when you're close, but when you're talking about that type of miles, the laser beam will be like literally the size of half of Earth by the time it got here. So you wouldn't be able to gather the information. So my thought is to have these substations in between Mars and Earth that will take the signal and then amp it again and then fire it off to the next one and then fire it to the next one until they finally fire it to us. The only other way is through, obviously radio frequency, but that's just too damn slow. So lasers they can do, but it goes into that type of issue, let's say.
All right, Phil said he lost his chat checking to see if we can see this post. I lost the chat, says not available. All I can see is black in place.
Yes, YouTube is crap.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, refresh
your page and see if it comes up.
refresh.
Dutch said to get real-time comms, you need something faster than speed of light, so faster than laser.
Yeah, you can't get real-time comms from. Yeah, you would have to have some, you're absolutely right. Something faster than the speed of light, which that's a whole nother issue.
Christopher Yeager said, think of the radiation belt between Earth and Moon.
Right.
And Michael Johnson, I think it would be cool if you did a Mr. Wizard's World video showing exactly how all that nuclear-powered ion propulsion satellite stuff works.
Yeah, that's a lot of good topics, right? I think there's a lot of good topics. I might dive into some of this, more obscure stuff.
Once we can get this damn ship launched.
Yeah, and it doesn't blow up this time. Holy crap, right? So, what do you guys think? So this is the second to last Block 2. So this is Ship 37. They have Ship 38 that they're prepping. If this blows up and they actually do not get it back, they aren't able to test everything as they should. Should they bother with Ship 38, or should they stick it in a museum and move to Block 3, the new ships, and just stop with Block 2? Because they still haven't had a Block 2 make it, so to speak. And I really feel kind of sad for all of the people that are at SpaceX that have been working on, for example, the thermal protection system, right? The TPS system. All the people that have been working on these tiles, and because the thermal protection system is probably the biggest thing that there is. Propulsion is really important, but without a TPS that actually works and that is reusable, that's not like the space shuttle that you're constantly having to replace these damn dinner plates, it's a no-go. And they got like a bunch of new tiles on there, new ceramics, they got metallic tiles, they have not just passively cooled, but they have actively cooled tiles on the ship, and all of this crap ever since IFT-7. So IFT-7 they haven't been able to test it, IFT-8 they couldn't test it, IFT-9 they couldn't test it. So all of these people literally been working for like 8 months and have gotten no data, zero data. And that's a problem. So I'm hoping that the ship actually gets up there and returns in a ball of flames. I don't care, but at least these folks that have been working on the TPS system could actually get some data. That'd be great, because this is very, very important, mission critical. As critical as like a Raptor 3 engine and how revolutionary that is compared to a Raptor 1 spaghetti engine that they have. Anyways, go ahead.
We need complete perfection from here on out in order to make that Mars mission.
They really do. Yes. Yes. Yeah. The time frame is you're 100% right, Shannon. The time frame is just not on our side right now. Remember, the window is in 2026. In 2026, once that 56 days is up, then guess what? You have to wait to 2028 to try to launch a Starship. And there's a lot of crap that's involved here. You not only have to get the Starship up into space, but you also have to then dock it to another Starship refueling ship to refuel to be able to then head off to Mars.
And I'd be like this if I'm just too scared to watch it.
Yeah, there's a lot that they have to literally, throw everything on black, and black has to hit. It's like, it's a really big thing right now.
You could do something similar to what the Air Force does with their refueling, with the big thing that sticks out. I mean,
that's the whole idea of what they're going to be doing in orbit. They're going to pull up a Starship here and then another Starship here, connect through an umbilical cord, right? Refuel and then take off, right? But that's one of the reasons, just so you know, they're testing those vacuum engines, because those engines need to be able to light in zero with no atmosphere, right? They need to be able to.
Safer?
What is going on there?
I know.
What is he doing?
So like,
are you
like
doing
the,
visual
like the fighter
things
jets,
you shouldn't?
they stick that little, or the big
Yeah.
hose comes out, and
Right.
I don't know. I just think that would be safer if they could do it that way.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
think.
Air Force.
All right, Fab's got something for us.
Just want to catch up on some of these.
Yeah, go right ahead. Jump in there.
Boshi, how much unvalidated?
Hey, hold on 1 second. 1 second. They just increased the time again, another 10 or 15 minutes. We're now T-minus 1 hour and 15 minutes. Increase of time, guys. Increase of time. We're now 1 hour and 15 minutes.
I'm going to take a closer look at that weather radar here.
I'm going to keep that weather radar going.
Boshi, how much unvalidated crap from Block 2s and Block 3?
I hope not a lot.
And Robot Andy, Elon's Mars mission is still on, but it's riding the edge of chaos, just how he likes it.
Yes, he does like it like that.
And Dave Magaha, which you just said they added more time. And let's see.
Yep.
I'd bet on green if I had to bet. Let's go.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
Yes.
I mean, man, it's starting to get a little bit wonky here.
The weather's okay.
Weather is just
kind of.
I mean, it's kind of hit or miss. It is really cloudy.
Yeah.
But even if it rains, they don't even care about a little bit of sprinkle. It's about the upper atmosphere. What does that look like? That's what they're looking at. Shannon, do you remember that balloon or that device that we saw that looked like a rocket type of looking thing? They have that thing flying right now, collecting data. So there's a lot going on right now, trying to figure out if it's a go or no go.
Where the hell are you seeing that?
No, I'm just telling you, because I know.
Okay.
No, I'm just telling you just because I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to see it.
Yeah. So if anyone has a visual from Margaritaville,
Margaritaville.
if you have a visual, from any of the floors that are southern or southwest pointing, you'll be able to see this like floating, looking like rocket thing where they gather a lot of data. So check that out. If someone has that image, I would love to see it.
Yeah,
Or if they have a
did you get
link.
any pictures of it while we were there?
Yeah, I do have some pictures someplace in the camera, but for me to be able to pull it up on screen, it's going to be it'd be hard, just to say the least, hard.
We need to start planning our. There's going to be a fall launch. Now, maybe not as a big thing as I did with like driving out, but just flying in,
Yeah, we could fly in and
quick and easy.
yeah, quick and easy. So originally, so we're now have a start time of 6:58 p.m. That's Eastern Daylight Time, 6:58 p.m. So right now we're at 6:47 p.m. So if all goes well, in about 11 minutes, SpaceX should start their commentary, and then we'll kind of shut up a little bit and let them talk. If you have any questions in the next 10 minutes, put an @JCristina in there, and we can get to your questions right now. We will, once we're live, just so you guys know, if you're hanging out watching with us, you're not going to see like just a little, you're going to see a full screen of the entire launch. So you don't worry about our heads or something taking up a quarter of the screen or something. We're not going to do that.
No
You'll
dancing
see.
Elons.
Yeah, no, but yeah, we might have like,
Oh no.
yeah, we might have an Elon walking around. I don't, that's a possibility. But yeah,
He's hiding behind the.
he is hiding. Where is Elon? Oh, he's hiding behind the
behind
weather.
The weather.
Oh, all right,
Can't
let's
see
see.
him. Robot Andy said oxygen leak at the gates of Olympus.
Oxygen leak?
At the gates
Oh.
of Olympus.
Gotcha. Here we go. Now we got Elon in front of the weather.
I mean, he's
You go, Elon. Wander around. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Look at him. You know what? Let's go ahead and give him a rocket too. Let's give Elon a rocket. There you go. There you go, Elon. You got a rocket too. So yeah, so this is, I mean, this might all be good, but we just don't know. You know, we really don't know until we find out with this whole weather issue. And that's why they keep pushing it back. You know, it looks like everything is good on the ground, but that doesn't mean anything. Like I said, level atmospheres means everything. So we will see. We will see.
Jaeger said, I like all heads.
Does anyone like Jeff Bezos at all? Maybe we put him in there too. Bezos can play one. Let me see, what is? Oh yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, Jeff Bezos. He's amazing. I love Jeff. No, I can't even look at this. It's just bad. It's just
Did you
bad.
cut anyone from your 13 back?
Yes. Let me see. Really?
I-
Yeah. It's YouTube. So yeah, 17:13 now. So they added an additional 15 minutes again. So now we're at 17:13. So we're at an hour and 8 minutes once again. T-minus 1 hour and 8 minutes.
James Morrow said dancing Elon is now jerking Elon.
we got rid of Elon.
It is getting worse, that buffering, Dutch said.
Yeah, and you know, that's the problem, honestly, guys. That's always been the problem when it comes to YouTube. Just so you know, we are broadcasting through fiber, through SpaceX Starlink, and through T-Mobile. So we have more than a gigabit of bandwidth. We got a gigabit through fiber. We have about 20 to actually yesterday we got 44.1, I think it was, megabits up through SpaceX Starlink, and then we have T-Mobile also. So we got a ton of bandwidth.
Yeah.
But
And I just noticed something. I just went ahead and refreshed my page, and
yeah,
it's fine now. So
it's
refresh,
fine.
refresh,
Oh,
guys.
Hit
oh,
refresh, guys.
hit refresh, yeah.
Works for ya.
And it's YouTube, and they do. I mean, and that's what ends up happening too, where your chat will go black and you can't see it anymore. Just refresh. I say this all the time. You know, you're talking about a billion-dollar, I would say a trillion-dollar company, because it is Alphabet that owns Google, who owns YouTube. So Alphabet is a trillion-dollar company, but they can't afford to hire a crew of kids that are sitting there just drinking Mountain Dews and putting together a UI, a user interface that freaking works. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I will never understand it. And there's a lot of companies that do this. You'll see these massive companies that are billion-dollar companies that just have a UI or that it just doesn't work. You know, or a website that crashes all the time that doesn't work. It's just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Anyways, I digress. That's the shirt. I digress.
You know what I say we do, Joe?
What's that?
The original launch time, which is 38 minutes, right?
Which was what?
I believe 38 minutes from now was the original launch time.
Yeah, the original launch time was six. No, the original launch time was 6:55 my time, and right now it's 6:53 my time. So it's literally 2 minutes. Oh, you want to launch it? Fab, you want to grab the
Suggesting that we light that shit up. That's
You're gonna light it?
CHIT.
Okay.
No,
Cheat.
no, I'm always in the line of fire.
I'll make sure that we don't burn up Fab.
So we need an official countdown. I'll start counting in.
Yes, and we will light it. This is now a block one, so it will not blow up.
Enthusiasm.
All right. I am ready to go.
Direction.
We're gonna do it.
All
You
right,
ready?
All right.
You do the call out. All right.
All
You do the call out, and we will see. We will see if this thing actually.
I need my mission control headphones, but they're way over there. All right.
Ham spills reviews. Launch in 2 minutes.
All right. You tell me
We're
when
going
you're
early in 10.
Here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
It's always
4,
like goes this way.
3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Oh, it's a small one. It wasn't that big.
That's what she said.
Look at that. Let me hit it one more time. No, it's little. There you go. Sometimes that thing blows out like a foot and a half. We need like a recall on it.
I refuel.
We're gonna tell.
Oh, he's
You refuel?
flame than you.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know. This thing is fueled up though. It's just sometimes it just will literally just backfire
Dave
almost.
Magaha said propellant loading has started. Keep fingers crossed.
Really?
Yeah. I don't see much frost though on Starship as of right now. I'm looking at it on one of the other screens. You can see it. Lab Padre's feed is on the upper right-hand corner. You see that? The upper right-hand corner is Lab Padre, and you can see it's pretty detailed. You can see what it looks like. I have the weather going here, guys. I can move the weather out of our way, and maybe we can bring in NSF. They have some great coverage going on too. Let me see if we can do that. You guys want, you know what? In the feed, in the chat, let me know if you want NSF on the lower right-hand corner, or do you want the map with the weather going on? Which one do you want? You let me know, and we'll switch it if we need to. Once again, Lab Padres on the upper right-hand corner is a live feed from there also.
Oh, this is much better than yesterday. Those headphones were driving me crazy.
Are they?
You know, Phil, this is why I moved back. He said use Fabiola's hairspray and launch both.
I probably
times.
should.
I mean, this is why I always move back. Are you
Now
kidding?
that hairspray would probably be like 3 feet. I don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even use that much hairspray, but still.
Man.
What is that?
That's the hopper.
Oh.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer with a super chat. Thank you so much. Look at that. We got a rocket, a bunch of satellites. Appreciate that, Speed Racer. Really, really do. Very helpful. Thanks for the support. Thank you so much.
I am winning. I'm number one.
Mitch Miller and a
You are a winner.
Seth.
What's that? NSF? All right. We'll do it. All right. Weather. I'm gonna take the weather down for a minute and we will transition over. There you go, people. So now you got Lab Padres on the upper right-hand corner. You got NSF feed coming to you on the lower right. Then of course, Fabiola, my beautiful wife, and me on the top left-hand side. And then we have Shannon on the bottom. So I'm ready for this. I want this thing to just go. I want it to go already. I want to see this thing actually just work. We want it to work. It's like kind of like enough is enough now. This is, you know, many fanboys have said this really is a make it or break it. And it feels that way. It really does feel that way. So
I'll tell you what, Joe, if this thing launches tonight, rud or not, I'm going to the casino because I probably did you hear that?
It's a good idea. I think it's a good idea.
I think so too. I mean, you know, I'm all about that superstition. You know, superstition is big for me. Remember the step on a crack, break your mama's back?
I remember that.
I still to this day don't step on cracks.
Really?
At least if I'm paying attention.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're on top of it. I don't know.
Chat.
I just keep on stepping on everything. I don't even know. I don't know.
Stepping on that pink poop.
Yeah, exactly. So guys, listen, if you have a question, put at JCristina in the chat and we can get into that. And while we're waiting until they go and do their live.
Time now? I can't see it on my screen. It's too.
So right now it's T minus, let me see, it says 7:13 for us. So they're going to be live in 15 minutes. Yeah. They're live in 15 minutes and we're at T minus 1 hour
So
as of
can
right
they
now.
hear them?
No.
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of weather coming by.
Alan Scorpio Schoflin, are they launching more satellites?
They are going to be launching duds today. If all goes well, they will be launching 8 SpaceX Starlink version 3 satellites, which weigh about 4,500 pounds, somewhere around there. They're going to be launching 8 of them. I think it's like 16,000 kilo or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, don't quote me on it. It's a lot. About 4,500, I think it is, pounds a piece. What do you got there? What does that say? Hi? Leanne. Like, what is going on over there? I love it.
Leanne Nix, Jim and me say hello to Shannon. They're really good friends of mine.
Nice.
So now I have 2 post-its.
James.
I have one that says hi Leanne and the other one that says
There's more.
kick
Kick
him.
him. It's like reflecting a little bit on the thing.
Yeah.
James said, Christina, what kind of payloads can Starship carry that Falcon 9 cannot?
That's a good question.
A bus compared
Everything heavy. So the Falcon 9 would only be able to carry maybe like 2, probably maybe 2, the like maximum satellites, maybe 4. I don't know, not many. So you have to have the Starship. The Starship will be able to put up 100. You know, they'll be able to put up a lot of the new version 3s. So everything's going to change, guys. Everything will change once that Falcon 9 isn't used and the Starship is used to launch the Starlink satellite. So we're waiting for it. I'm ready for it.
So what happens if this thing blows up? Then what?
They're going to do it all over again. That's
And how long will it take them to do this whole thing again, this whole process?
well, it depends. See now the right now it is ready to go. Like I think it's ship 38 is probably ready to go. Or pretty close. They got some cryo to do, probably some testing and maybe some static fire test and um they would probably have to use the OLM because I think Massey is still pretty blown up. So I don't know. I don't know. The bottom line here is
Oh,
yeah, there you go. So I'm going to try bringing in NSF the current feed so that
George.
we have a current NSF on here. So bear with me for a second,
While you
guys.
do that, George,
What does George say?
I was working with the band Bad Company and interrupted the concert to let them know there was no time for an encore. I needed to get them off the ground before the weather changed.
Wow. I see. There you go. So that's the current NSF feed. I put that on the lower right-hand corner. You can see that. On the upper right-hand corner, we have Lab Padre, like I said before. These are both great folks. They actually purchased land. We actually went by one of their cameras, right, Shannon? We literally drove by one of their cameras. That was pretty cool. It had like the like a couple, I think it was like a couple of solar panels, a battery. It had like a nice PTZ camera. And yeah, they have them in about, I think, 5 or 6 different locations. So it's really cool. It's great what they're doing. And, NSF and Lab Padres and a bunch of other folks have been in this community for a long time covering this stuff. I mean, I've been here now for about 52 months and they've been here for much longer covering space. But of course, I cover more on the Starlink side of things because I'm a network kind of guy. This is what I do. But this has really been quite an amazing roller coaster ride, let's call it, with SpaceX Starlink. So what do we have here? Welcome.
I don't know. I'm not getting any of all this craziness right here. It's not moving like that here.
Yeah, no, this isn't ours here.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
the hell am I looking
No, no,
at
no,
over here?
no. This is ours here. So let me see here. We have look at this. Shannon with 20
Yes, more Shannon.
gifted memberships. Wow. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you.
If you got a membership from Shannon just now, please give a big shout out and say thanks.
and something caught my eye when I was
What?
reading all the people that got the memberships.
What?
Richardson Family Farm. So now we have Welch and Sons Farm
Oh,
Wow.
and a
wait, where is
Richardson.
that?
I don't
I'm
think Welch
looking.
is here today.
No, I don't
No, I don't
so.
think so.
Didn't see it.
We didn't see him.
Is Mo still here? He hasn't.
I haven't.
Peter?
I mean, he was.
Yeah, Peter, I think is coming in and out. Mo, I haven't seen Mo. Mo was here, I
He
think,
was here, but I don't know.
briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But remember, I mean, this time keeps on pushing back. So
Yeah.
some people cannot stay. It's a long, it's a long drawn out deal, So
Yeah.
right now we're at T minus 54 minutes. And let's see what SpaceX says as far as them going live. Go ahead, man.
Calvin 1, why are they not performing a catch this time? Does that mean an ocean landing? And is it for Super Heavy or the shuttle?
Yeah. So they are not catching either. They're not catching Super Heavy and they're not catching the ship. They're not going to be catching the ship for some time, right? Because they have work to do on the ship. But Super Heavy, they're not going to catch, not because they can't catch it, because absolutely they can. We saw 3 catches so far, I think it was, if I'm correct. So the catch is not going to happen today. And the reason the catch is not going to happen is because they are going to push the Super Heavy to its maximum before it blows up, basically, or even if it does blow up, just to test it out. So they're going to land Super Heavy in the Gulf of America, and they're going to land the ship 37 in the Indian Ocean. But yeah, the reason they're landing super heavy and not catching it, which I would love to see a catch, I get it, is because they're testing a lot of things. They're testing in a different angle of attack, so it's coming in super hot and then flipping at the last second. They're also going to deliberately cut out one of the gimbaling engines, right? One of those gimbaling to test to see if they can do it with only two, if they can actually get it to land exactly where they want it to land with two instead of three. Once again, one of these worst case scenarios. That's what they're trying to do. So what they're going to do is they're going to come in hot, they're going to flip it, and then they're going to ignite three engines at first, but it'll be one engine will be on like an outer engine, right? And then there's only going to be two. They're gonna shut down that third engine, and they're going to use only two of the three inner engines to, let's say, to get it to the exact spot they need it. But they're going to come in hot this time. My understanding is they want to blow it up, because the last time they came in super easy and the thing floated and debris ended up floating to Mexico, and the Mexican government was pissed and they were thinking about suing Elon. So I have a feeling that we'll probably see super heavy blow up on impact, because they'll probably hit it specific, hard on purpose. So keep that in mind, because they want the debris to kind of sink where they leave it, not the thing float and all of the pieces now float to Mexico. So there you go.
I just
I hope
had a
that helps.
thought.
Yeah.
They don't come around too often.
Let me hear the thought.
So we were talking about ship 38 is the next one, right?
Right.
They can't put that one in
Oh,
a
man,
museum
that's-
because they don't
Oh,
have
wow.
any Block 3s ready yet. So they got to do something in between now and when the Block 3s are ready. So they may as well launch ship 38, get more data, right?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll out another. We saw two super heavies just sitting there,
Yeah.
right? When we were there.
Yeah.
So, and we saw ship 38 just sitting there too.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
So they're there, they're ready to go. So, maybe they'll do it. Maybe
Yeah.
they'll do it. But I just feel like if this is just another failure, I don't know if they just call it good and move on to, Block 3. I don't know, because this is kind of like, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. And I can feel it for these people, because like I said, just the TPS people, the people that are working on the thermal protection system alone, have gotten no data for 8 months. And they've been working on tile, and they're working on, actively cooled tile compared to passively cooled, and new materials, metallic materials instead of ceramic, and different composites and all kinds of crap. And they're getting no data. So, it's a big issue. It's a very big issue. So
Old Man Racing. Thanks for the super chat.
Old Man Racing, thank you for that super chat.
I did ask you, what do you race? Now I'm curious.
Bring it on, man. What you got?
What is the race? What are you racing?
Old Man Racing,
I like it.
Mike,
Old Man Racing.
I do not think super heavies actually flip, Jay.
Well, super heavy is coming in. Well, not well. So the new way that super heavy is coming back is it's actually breaking off and coming in like this way, and then coming through almost like a belly flop, but at a slightly different angle of attack, so it can actually come through the atmosphere faster to use less propellant on the final catch. Let's say when it's flipping back over, it's actually coming in slower because it's producing greater amounts of drag, which is producing a greater amount of heat, which tore the shit out of it, last time. Anyways, so yeah, so it's coming in a little bit more of a belly flop and really, taking on a lot of, or reducing a lot of the speed. I think the calculation was 1,000. I think it was like 1,000 mile per hour, or 1,000, somewhere on there, less speed, so slower, due to the amount of drag that it's going to suck in, to deal with, let's say. So, anyways, once it does flip back, we will see how it ends up. If it ends up landing well, I'm telling you, I would say 90% sure it will blow up on impact because they want it to blow up on impact. Because they don't want the same thing to happen last time when it floated to Mexico, pieces floating to Mexico. So anyways, let me go and hit refresh here. We're still showing 7:13 my time, which is in 2 minutes that they should be going live. If they do go live, we'll switch over to them. We will see. Who knows? They might add more time to the clock. Right now, we're showing T minus 47 minutes. So at
And
T
I'm
minus,
looking
yeah.
looking very promising there.
Does it? How's the weather looking? Good.
Not the weather. I don't know. I mean, I was talking about all the cool stuff coming from the side of the thing.
Is it? Are we seeing freeze? Is it frozen
Yeah,
up
I'm
there?
trying to I can't zoom in far enough to see if it's got frost going up the side of it
Oh,
yet.
okay. Gotcha.
Racing said, I just changed my YouTube name. I was C. Daniel Mobley from Port St. Joe, Florida.
Weather's looking nominal.
Nice.
Weather looking nominal. Nice. I like to hear it.
Phil the Brit, is Elon going to ban the TPS reports as Doge as in office space? Haha.
I like that.
Yeah. So here we are.
Yep. So obviously we can see the ship's disconnect on the lower right-hand corner. That is one of the cameras, one of the feeds from NSF.
Isn't that one of the things that one of those pipes that broke yesterday or something?
That is, yes, one of those pipes were leaking yesterday that fills the ship. That doesn't fill the super heavy.
Right.
And we're not seeing any kind of leak. So if I remember correctly, the piping that they replaced is like over 200 feet or something. Some crazy amount. It's not like a little bit. It's a lot of it.
Yeah, I heard it was a lot. It was quite the thing, yeah. They're zooming in. Nice. Thank you, NSF.
Yeah, so you got the OLM, right? You can see the OLM there, and
Peter Gosling said, I'm still here for the ending. It is a public holiday here today.
Oh, nice.
Please share with us what the holiday is, Peter. In New Guinea, is it Guinea Pig Day?
Oh no!
I don't know if that's where we get is that where the guinea pigs come from? Is New Guinea?
I have
wow.
no idea.
I don't either. That's kind of
Jeffrey Siebel. Jay, I would care less if the people on the ground can watch it all the way up. Just launch it. Seriously, I agree.
Yeah.
This is day 2, I don't even.
Yes, just launch it.
Do it already.
So,
God.
So it is now 7:14 my time, and it says that they're supposed to go live at 7:13. So let me go ahead and refresh and see if they pushed it back again.
probably.
And no, it says starting live at 7:13, which is a minute ago. So
right. Let me get this out of the way just show them what not to do.
Oh, go ahead.
So this is my my old mini dish that fell off the top of my truck. As you can see, it got ran over in the middle of the street and everything. So I am actually going to be shipping this to Joe sometime this week or next week. And Joe is going to dissect it and maybe make a video out of that. With
yes, we will take a look at the underpinnings inside of the
right
mini.
off the bat, I do not recommend the suction cups. I recommend the magnetic feet, and then just sticking it to your truck.
And matter of fact, if you need those magnetic feet, you can go to Baja Racing Gear.com. Yes. BajaRacingGear.com. He has those on his website, and they will just like stick to the top of your truck or to your RV, camper, whatever.
We had no
and
issues
I can attest to them not falling off because we rode all through Boca Chica. We rode all through South Padre, and there was no problem at all.
Pete E said SpaceX is live on the X feed.
Are they finally?
Are they live?
Next Big Future said SpaceX broadcast is showing pre-recorded video.
Yeah.
They're warming up.
Yeah, they're still saying starting at 7:13 is what I'm getting still here.
Yeah, mine is still a static.
Yeah, I'm getting static page too. So they're just putting in the up. Here we go. Here we go. They got something going here. They got something. Yes. Here we go. All right. We're going to go and move over to them, guys. We're going to move over to them. Hang in there.
I don't know why I don't have nothing. It's not fair. Peter says he can fix it.
Hang in there, guys. We're going to bring them up.
Yeah, I don't think so, Peter. It literally got ran over by a car. Peter says your magnets stick like pink poop to a blanket. Did Peter answer me as to what holiday it was? No. Oh, Repentance Day. As in
Okay. Hmm. It looks pre-recorded.
I don't know. There's an audio, old man racing. He's just working on getting that feed up there.
Yeah.
With audio. But we have audio still. Oh, what? You guys can't hear us? You guys can't hear me either?
Hang in there 1 second.
Audio is back on Shannon. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because you can't hear them because they're not talking because Joe is super concentrated on getting that feed up. Super focused.
Yeah, I know. Let's see.
Please stand by. The wizard is doing his wizardry. So let's see here.
All right.
There we are. You know what? Why don't I do this? Thank you, Shannon, for the 20 gifted memberships. You're welcome.
Yes.
Reader John, Mark Levasseur. I hope I didn't butcher that one. Rick Petit.
So we're working on
Vernon
it.
Yeah,
Kinnaman.
we're working on the audio.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
you
working
need
on the
to
audio,
tell.
guys. Hillbilly in the
Let's see.
Asia. Eric Lake and Andrew Lee, Mark Spencer, Keith Morse, Big Ha Homestead, Nahert, Dick Van Lewen, sorry, Matthew Romero, D Dub, Dale Schuler, Gustavo Zeratini, Sheila Cochran, dude, ADDZCFC, ADDZCFC. Enlighten us with what that means, please. And Jane Sternis, it looks like. You're welcome. And Mo is back in the house. Hello, Mo. Why? Thank you, Shannon, for the gift memberships. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Buster and Phyllis here. Christopher Yeager. Holy cows. The path to Maine. Shannon being exceptionally generous today. It is a launch day, guys. That's how I roll. Let's see. The real Mo is saying hello to you guys. The Wayne Jenkins Launchpad has audio of Elon running X2. We know. Michael Johnson, I have been getting great audio, but some funky video jitter on and off, especially on Shannon's cam. Like this? Is it jitter like this? If you've got a gift or membership from Shannon, please say thank you.
George said audio is fine on his end, so
Yeah, let them know if the audio is working now.
so why are we hearing it like this?
See if we're getting audio from. Are you guys getting audio from Elon? Let me know.
All screens looking good here.
Okay.
You know what? I got my TV
I'm
on.
getting two voices.
I'm not getting
Shannon.
Shannon.
Oh, you're not getting me anymore?
I'm not getting you, Shannon.
David,
All
I
right.
mean, no launchpad audio, just your mic.
Okay.
No audio.
Okay.
We are not getting Elon either.
Okay.
No audio from Elon. They can hear us, but not Elon.
Gotcha.
Good ass for more. Hopefully you don't get copyright strike from that awesome performance. Everybody come and leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Now you guys are kind of skippy.
Earlier again, we got
so
flight 10 on the pad, but we got many more behind it.
yesterday of just
Emo, I'm so tired
brief
of
scan
that.
of part
I
of the
posted a
Starship
video
factory. You can get a sense of the scale of the factory. A brief scan
Trying
of
to
part
figure
of
out the
the
audio
Starship
Yeah,
factory.
sorry.
percent.
Get a sense
No,
of the
guys,
scale of
we're
the
getting
factory.
the audio coming
why
in.
And
Starship is the way
yeah,
it
I guess
is.
we can talk
a bit about,
like for example, why is half
Starship
of the
is
ship
the way it is.
black and half of it
like
is
for
silver
example,
colored?
why
And
is
that's because
half of
the
the
bottom
ship,
half
the
the
ship,
black
the bottom
and half
as
of it is
seen
silver
from
colored,
orbital
and that's because
entry
the
is
bottom
has
half
a heat
of the
shield
ship,
on
the
it.
bottom
So
as
the
seen
black
from
there
orbital
is the
entry
is the heat shield,
has a heat
and
shield on it.
and so
then the
black
core
there
structure
is
of the rocket is the heat shield,
and a special alloy of stainless
core
steel.
structure of the rocket is
and that's where you see the
special
sort of
alloy
shiny
of
silver
stainless
parts
steel
are stainless steel.
and that's where you
Yay,
see
there
the
it
reason
is.
for
Shiny
shiny
silver
silver
parts
aluminum is stainless steel. The heat of
Audio is
the
off.
reason for atmospheric entry
So
and
we'll
the
shut
heat
up.
of the heat
rocket
of
engines
is atmospheric entry and the heat melt easily melt
the rocket
aluminum, but
engines,
steel is much more resilient
against
to
both
melt
ascent
easily
heating,
melt aluminum,
but
but steel is much more resilient
re-entry heating
against
Asking.
both ascent heating,
you don't
but
have to paint
especially
it,
the
which is,
re-entry
You
heating.
guys getting the audio?
Actually, very
Yeah,
difficult.
You don't
we
have to
have
paint
audio.
a
It sounds
large
doubled,
object
though,
that is
which
going
is
through
what I was
cryogenic
telling
Actually,
you.
You're getting
it's very
double?
difficult
paint
to
stay
stay
on
on
a
You
large
don't hear
object that is
Yeah.
going through
I'm not getting
cryogenic
them.
cycles and have the
You don't hear
paint
two
stay
people
So we
on.
talked
It's
about
quite,
it.
challenging.
It's massive.
Gotcha,
It obviously
gotcha.
takes a whole lot of energy to make that thing move. It's massive. It obviously takes a whole lot of energy to make that thing move. Most advanced engine on the planet, and that's where Raptor really starts to come in. Giant most
yes.
advanced
At the
engine
same
on the
time.
planet.
No, that's a lightsaber and a half.
Giant
Yes, you would
lightsaber.
get vaporized in an instant.
that's a
if
lightsaber
you
and a
were
half.
standing in front of Raptor. You would get vaporized in an instant if you were standing in front of Raptor.
Okay, he's trying to work
so
on that.
less than a
Hang in
second.
there.
Yeah, go into a crisp in yeah. So in
Less
order
than a
for
second.
What's the real countdown?
in order
T-minus
to
32?
create so in order for
reusable orbital rocket,
in order to
you have to advance
a fully
state-of-the-art
reusable
in every
orbital
part of the
rocket.
rocket. That means the
You have
engines
to
have to be better
advance
than any
the
engine
state-of-the-art
ever. In every part of the
The
rocket.
structure is
That
going to
means
be better
the
than any
engines have to
structure
be better
ever.
than any engine ever.
You've got to
The structure is going to be
Double
better than any
seconds
structure
off, it
ever.
sounds awful.
Okay.
got to have a means of bringing the rocket back to the launch pad. You've got to have a means of a fully reusable orbital heat to the launch pad that no one has ever made. Have a fully reusable orbital heat shield, for example. No one has ever made a fully reusable orbital heat shield. 9 months of space shuttle, for example, between flights. So the 9 months of refurbishment essentially between flights. So that would require space shuttle heat shield come many months essentially partially broken refurbishment would require in order to fly again. Many months. What we're trying to achieve here with Starship is to have a heat shield fly again that can be flown immediately. What we're trying to achieve here with Starship is to have a heat shield and the booster can be flown.
Sounds like two NSF feeds going at the same time. Yes, that's exactly what it sounds like. Sounds like a duplicate stream from someone.
All right, hold on.
It's triple audio. Would it be this, Mike?
No.
Yeah. You gotta love tech, guys. There's always something. Dutch said mute one or one of the two streams, then it will be fine.
I just don't know where another stream's coming from.
There it is. Are we good?
We got it. Now we need the.
Everyone listening okay?
No video then.
What? Dutch Linux said no sound.
No sound?
No. Just you two. Just us.
Okay.
You gotta love it. You have to have some excitement, something, extra special.
I think we got something here.
But you guys want to hear us anyways.
All right, here we go. I think we got something here.
Okay, hang in there.
Hang in there. We got this. We got this. Hold on.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Okay.
That part still works.
Yeah, don't say it too loud.
Oh. I was knocking on wood. Superstition thing. Thank you, Dwayne. He says, relax, you got 27 minutes.
We got this.
We'll just do a replay of the Elon interview. Buster and Phyllis.
Can you guys hear? Let me know if are you guys hearing?
Hear us.
Are you guys hearing us? Are you hearing Elon at all or no?
No.
No. Okay.
No, they're just hearing us.
All right. Gotcha.
So now it's just us.
We got time. We're gonna make it work.
Just the three of us. I love it, Christopher. Yay. Well, you always have to have some extra excitement, something. Every time we have one of these launches, if it's not them, it's you. It's us. Something, You got to keep it real.
Oh, Peter, that was mean. God.
Wow, he really went deep.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't like the guinea pig thing. I didn't know.
Oh, there you go. Working perfect. No, wait. But that was Speed Racer. But Dutch said, we hear you, Joe, Fab, and Shannon, nothing else.
All right. Hang in.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could sing for you guys. Then I don't know how long you would be hanging around if I started to do that. But,
Now we're getting yeses. Very confusing. Speed Racer keeps going back and forth. Now he says working perfectly. Then he says yes,
English. Invisible River Ranch.
Wow.
Elon speaks the worst Ketamine English.
I am going to mute my mic and turn my TV up. And then if you see me jumping around,
Shannon pounding on table. They can hear that. Disclosure, did anybody hear me munching on peanut M&Ms?
You guys, let me know if you can hear what's going on. Not just see, but actually hear. Let me know. Let me know.
Why don't I unmute my mic before I start talking? So this could be a glitch on SpaceX side. Yeah, can somebody out there? Yeah, does anybody actually have the SpaceX live feed on and verify there's audio on it? Ooh, a retracted message. I'm curious. Okay, so it says no audio from SpaceX. The launch pad has audio. Good Lord. Peter is saying the audio on the live feed is good. Well, I'm just going to keep giving memberships away till you get the audio fixed. Or I'll keep giving away memberships until Google cuts me off. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Twist my arm. Do you guys have any casinos down in your area? Yeah. Okay. That was when we were in Orlando. I, of course, yeah. I looked that up and it was further south. So it's in between Orlando and you then? Okay. All right. 83 Jeep says NSF is playing the audio from SpaceX. With no, yeah. Yeah. Why would he want to nuke Mars? What kind of message is that?